Good morning, guys, from TARAZ, which is a city in the south of Kazakhstan. I came here yesterday from Turkistan on the train. It took about 10 hours. This is a really historic city, so I think there's quite a lot of things to see, so I'm going to try and do as much as possible today. I'm actually staying in a hotel for a change. Usually I stay in hostels and guest houses and stuff like that, but there's not that many options here, so I'll show you the room. It's still quite basic, but for me it's quite fancy, and it came with breakfast as well, which was like some eggs, some salad, some bread and some pancakes with sour cream and jam, so it was pretty nice. I'm only going to be here for tonight and today, so I'm going to try and make the most of the day. I'm going to get ready to go out soon. Let's see what we can get up to. Taraz is actually one of Kazakhstan's oldest cities, and it's claimed by some historians to be 2,000 years old. It was essentially razed by Chinghis Khan's armies in the 13th century, and in the 18th century it was renamed Almaty. During the 19th century it was annexed by the Russian Empire, and later during the Soviet era it was further altered by the construction of the wide boulevards and Soviet buildings that can be seen today. Several reminders of the city's ancient history can still be found here though, which is where I'm heading now. This wooded park area contains two monuments of religious and historical significance. This is the Karakan Mausoleum. Karakan was the founder of the Karakhanid dynasty and among the first Turks to convert to Islam. The original monument was built in the 11th century, but over time it became derelict until the 19th century when local residents restored it to its current form. Aside from the tomb, there was a small display of historic artefacts, most of which are from around the 10th to 12th centuries. Yeah, I'm not really sure whether to go in there because there's people like praying and stuff. Maybe I'll wait for them to leave. Okay, well here it is, the mausoleum. Bit of a weird feeling, to be honest. Look at the roof. Amazing. It costs 200 tenge to come in, which is 30p. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't want to be disrespectful. Apparently there is another mausoleum just up this way, so I'm gonna try and find it. It's a nice shady, woody park. Well, here's the other mausoleum. I don't think you can go inside though. Let's have a look. Next to the mausoleum was a site containing the excavations of a historic caravanserai. which was unfortunately fenced off behind a locked gate. Well, it's a shame about the caravanserai, but there is an archaeological place, so I'm going to head there now. About 10-15 minute walk away. There's so many strange things here. Check out this. Water wheel. Guess it's a fountain. So strange. Anyway, that big canopy is where I'm heading. What a beautiful mosque. Anyway, just over here is some more interesting stuff to see. Surprised there's still roses out, to be honest. Wow. The tower looks amazing. Clock tower. There's some gorgeous buildings here. I think they're new though. Looks like everything's being renovated at the moment. So these were actually museums and galleries, but obviously they're closed. Bit of a shame. The tiles are so beautiful. Anyway, got a bit sidetracked there. Let's head to where I was originally going. I think if I walk through this park, I should find where I'm trying to go. Oh, TARAZ has nice parks. Don't know what these dudes are all about. It's like Easter Island or something. But again, it's super quiet here. But Kazakhstan is a very sparsely populated country, so I think that has something to do with it. I'm not going to complain though, because I do like it when it's quiet. I'm surprised it doesn't get more tourists though. Anyway, I'm going to try and find the entrance to this archaeological park. And the parks are obviously cared for. There's loads of flowers. All the grass is watered. Lots of roses. But yeah, just no one here. Nice tree sculpture there. Let's see if it says anything. I love these roses. No. Maybe it's supposed to be an apple tree, because like Kazakhstan has a really strong connection with apples. I think this is like the birthplace of apples. I think it's in here. I don't know if you have to pay to go in. Let's find out. Oh, здравствуйте. This is the site of an excavated settlement said to have been originally built in the 11th century. Until fairly recently, the city's main bazaar occupied this site until they discovered the ancient settlement below and had to relocate the bazaar in order to excavate it properly. Well, it's quite a big site and it costs 200 tenge again, so like 30p. So apparently this is the residential quarter. Houses must have been pretty small. And this bit was the caravanserai. And that bit must have been like the central courtyard, surrounded by these little rooms. That looks like some sort of millstone for grinding. I think the rest of the artefacts are in those museums though that are closed. This is another residential quarter, or was. It's hard to imagine really. Oh, it looks like in 2015 they discovered a load of jewellery and stuff in a pot. That's interesting. I don't know what this glass case is. Won't be able to go any closer. This stuff looks like it's been kind of reconstructed, so I don't know whether it's original. It's interesting. It kind of looks like another caravanserai with the courtyard. Looks like some sort of historic gateway over there, but I don't know if we'll be able to go that close to it. How strange. I'm guessing that's a reconstruction. Oh, this is a public bathhouse from around the 10th to 11th century. Well, yeah, an interesting place, definitely worth a visit if you're ever in TARAZ. I think now I'm going to try and get some lunch or a drink or something. Well, I'd love to eat all of those baked goods, but my stomach is not so good. So I need to find a supermarket just to get something plain. I've got some iced tea though. Well, I went to the supermarket and I just come back to the hotel for a little bit to eat some lunch. I've got something kind of quite boring and plain though. Just got yogurt, plain yogurt, and a plain croissant as well. So I'm just going to eat that and then we're going to go out again because there is an ethnographical museum park type place. I think that sounds quite interesting, so we'll get a taxi there after. Well, I've just arrived to the ethnography museum. It seems very open air. I'm not really sure where to go. Not sure what this is. Let's go read it. Pass. Should get some good views up here though. Can just see some mountains in the distance, and then we got this dude. We've got to go up all these steps. I'll try and find out who he is. Almaty. There you go. Apparently he helped to spread Islam in the 12th to 13th century. I think they're actually building that castle now. Let's go down here instead. bit of a shame. It seems like it's quite deserted and closed. Nothing's really working. Nice flowers again though. Anyway, I think I'm going to head back because I've got to book my train ticket for tomorrow and sort a few things out. So I'll see you a bit later. Okay, it's like 6 p.m. now, so time to try and find some dinner. I think there's a few places around here, so let's just take a walk. I decided just to go for a plain option again for dinner, so I just got this broth with dumplings and some plain rice. Well, that food was pretty good, and it only cost like £4 for everything, including a drink, so not bad. Anyway, that's going to be it from here in TARAZ. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been quite an interesting place, I think. I could have stayed longer, but I really want to get to Almaty, so that's where I'm heading tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.